Hi everybody and happy I'm gonna die on camera. Hi everybody, it's Rob. I know this is the most unflattering angle of me ever, but I'm coming to you this week from my bed. That's right, I've invited the entire internet to come into my bed this week, where I'm filming this week's video. And the reason why I'm in my bed right now is because I've been sick ever since like Thursday or Friday. So yeah, I think there was a question from Andrew or somebody this week about how my Valentine's Day was. Let's just say I had what you would call a horizontal day. That would be one where I lied horizontally all day on the couch and just watched TV and played some video games, and that was really it. I had a pretty sad and pathetic Valentine's Day, so thanks for pouring salt in that wound. No, it's cool. But, you know, yeah, it's been kind of a crappy week for being sick. But, you know, hey, at least I've still been going to work, making money and all that stuff, and trying to have a good time. And, you know what helps me through when I'm sick is drugs. Drugs are awesome. Legal ones, of course. I'm not talking about illegal drugs. It's kind of a surprise, though, that I would take any drugs whatsoever, because if I believed everything my mother told me growing up, then all drugs exist to kill me. You know, she just would always tell me that, oh, you can't take too much Tylenol or you might get liver damage, or you can't take too much ibuprofen or you might go to sleep and never wake up, you know. And even now, like, when I had my gallbladder out last year, she's like, you don't want to get addicted to Vicodin, so watch how much you take. Maybe you should cut the pills in half. So it's a wonder that I will even, like, take Dayquil, because I should be living under the fear that it would actually kill me. So another question that was asked was, what kind of camera do we use to do these? I think Mark asked this in his Thursday video, what camera do we use to do this? And as you can see here, I'm filming in the bathroom mirror, and you can see I use a JVC Evrio to do these little film projects, an Unprotected 6. You know what's funny though? I actually don't really recommend this camera. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cheap and it's pretty cool that it does widescreen, but the problem is that it uses some type of proprietary format, like an MOD format or something. So if I don't use the software that came with it, it's really hard to adapt the videos, and it doesn't really work on my Mac either. So unless I'm just stupid and didn't figure out how to convert the movies, which is entirely possible. But yeah, I don't know. It's cheap, but you kind of get what you pay for. But it is a very, very pretty color. I don't know if you can see that, but that blue, I don't know, that's a selling point right there. It's a pretty awesome color. Kellen asked us if we could be any character from a book, which character will we be? And I'm going to have to go a little religious from this, and I'm going to have to go with the Bible and pick a biblical character. And the character I would most want to be in any book is God. I would want to be God and be all-knowing and all-powerful and all-controlling. If I couldn't be God, I guess I'd settle for Jesus. All right, before you write the hate mail, all right, I'll give you a serious answer. Probably the character I most want to be is Willy Wonka from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, because I love those books growing up. Or actually, it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The first movie was Willy Wonka. But I love those books growing up, and I would say definitely more of a Gene Wilder Willy Wonka than Johnny Depp. No hate against Johnny Depp. I love the new movie. I love Tim Burton, but there was something about Gene Wilder's character that was just amazing, and he was just awesome in that movie. I will never forget that scene where they're all in the boat going through the tunnel, and he's just singing there, "There is no way of knowing where exactly we are going." He was so eccentric and awesome, and he had all the candy in the world he wanted. I mean, that's pretty awesome, don't you think? Mark asked a question about why are we doing this Unprotected 6 channel in the first place, and I can't use the cop-out answer of because it sounded fun. Well, the answer I'm going to use is because I like attention. Hello, I mean, who doesn't love attention? And you know, most people that put YouTube pictures of themselves up there on the internet for the whole world to see probably like attention. And, you know, and having a YouTube channel with friends sure beats holding a beauty pageants in my own house. Me? 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 Give me the crown, bitch! Okay, the real reason I wanted to get into this, it's a little bit of tension, but not really. You know, I used to do video a long time ago in high school. I actually had a public access show when I was in high school, many, many years ago. But I kind of got away from television, and I got into radio when I was in college. And I had a radio show in college that I played music on that turned into a talk show, a morning show that turned into an internet radio program I used to be on a long time ago called Under Sedation Live that turned into Orange Lounge Radio. But video is kind of something I fell out of the habit of doing. So I think think for me, I just kind of wanted a fun video project to kind of get back into editing video, because the software and everything has really changed in the past few years. It's all digital now, where we used to use editing bays and stuff. So I don't know, there's something about doing video and the fact that it's all YouTube and new and get to do it with friends and meet cool people. It's kind of a culmination of all of that, which is the reason why I am happy to be a part of Unprotected 6. So I've come to the kitchen to answer Kellen's question about what our favorite non-healthy food is. That's really easy for me. I'm going to keep it simple. It's pizza. And again, if you watched my last YouTube, you know for a long time last year I was sick, and it really sucked because I couldn't eat a lot of the foods I really liked. And just now I'm really starting to be able to enjoy some of those foods again. So, you know, I'm starting to get to sample a little bit of what I missed out on. So it really raises my appreciation for just junk crap food. And pizza, definitely towards the top of the list. Pepperoni and black olive pizza. And I either like the take and bake kind or the expensive kind. I don't like the cheap pizza. I like expensive pizza. I have expensive taste. What can I say? So leave it to Andrew to ask kind of a deep question. What do you want out of life? I mean, to get laid, isn't that enough? Okay, but if that isn't going to work, no, I guess without getting too deep, you know, just everything I went through in the past year kind of really shows that, you know, we only get one chance while we're here on this earth. And, you know, we just want to make the most out of the time that we have. And, you know, I just want to have fun. And I don't mean that in a careless, immature way, but I mean, I want to make the most out of the days that I have. You know, I want to do fun stuff. I want to travel. I want to see the world. You know, I want to do the most that I can every day. I want to do something like The Amazing Race, or one of those like really crazy things where you just get to go just around the world in just a little bit of time and just see everything, because we don't have much time here if you think about it. I mean, if you put everything into perspective, like how long ago the dinosaurs were here and all that, you know, we don't live an awfully long time, all things considered. So I just want to make the most out of every day that I have, because, you know, you never know when it's just going to be, well, go over like that. So I would like to, if I have to ever leave this world someday, die laughing. I would like to die of laughter. That would be the best way to go, I think. Literally dying of laughter. Wow, so I pretty much spent this entire week's video answering other people's questions, but that's okay. It got me out of bed, and you got to learn some stuff about me, so it's all good. I guess what I want to do is close with a question of my own, and I want to ask you guys, what is your favorite guilty pleasure movie? I mean, we all have them. There's some type of movie you watch that's a guilty pleasure. Look, when I was sick, I lied horizontal on the couch most of the day and watched some movies on instant Netflix, and there's some bad movies on instant Netflix. Like, I watched this movie about, like, gay hustlers, and there was a scene where she-males were knife fighting, and it was really, really odd. I don't know why I watched the whole thing. It must have been the nudity. But, hey, what I wanted to know is, what's your favorite guilty pleasure movie that you like to watch? You know, like for me, my favorite guilty pleasure movie ever is the 80s movie Clue with Tim Curry and Madeline Kahn. It's based on the board game. I love that movie, and I could probably recite the whole thing by heart. Alright, so that's going to do it for this edition of Unprotected 6. Todd will be here tomorrow for a Todd Tuesday, and until then, I will see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye. Don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe, spread the word, yada, 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 yada.